Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Anjani Artika from Lab School Kebayaran Junior High School, and on this beautiful evening, I will be telling you a story about Princess Diana. Now, I'm pretty sure we are all familiar with the name Princess Diana. She was an iconic figure of the late 20th century. She was born on the 1st of July 1961 to an aristocratic family with links to the royal family. She first met Charles, Prince of Wales, in 1977 when she was 16 years old. At the time, the Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh were anxious for Charles to get married, especially with Diana, that has all of the requirements for a future bride. Charles soon proposed to Diana, and the proposal was made official on the 24th of February 1981. The two later got married on the 29th of July at St. Paul's Cathedral. The wedding was seen as a fairy tale wedding because it was so romantic and it was beautiful. The people were also very astonished at Princess Diana's beauty and innocence. Thousands of people lined the streets of London and hundreds to millions watched on TV. In their marriage, they had two sons, Prince William and Prince Harry. Diana was a devoted, kind-hearted, and loving mother, and she would do anything for her sons. She didn't want their sons to be known as royalty only, but also as good and kind people. And she would often resist royal protocols when it came to her sons. On a trip to Australia, a year after Prince William, the eldest son, was born, Diana had a debate with Mr. Adine, one of the private secretaries of the royal families, about whether or not to bring Prince William to their trip. Yes, let's see. Ayers Rock in the 28th, Sydney on the 23rd, before Brisbane, Tasmania, and Canberra. And then the trip will move on to New Zealand. I'm so sorry, Mr. Dean, but it's an awful lot of moving around. My baby needs to be stabilized. Yes, because of this disability, and for that reason, the prince was never intended to be part of the trip. But I already said, no baby, no me. Yes, Your Royal Highness, but we all accepted that, and we already worked hard to change the plans that were already set in stone. And now, instead of being separated with your son for 6 weeks, it will only be for 2 weeks. What? Oh, where will William be then? At Wollongong, Your Royal Highness, a sheep station in New South Wales. Whose idea was this? Mr. Adine, do you even have children? No, ma'am. Well, that's not a surprise. Come with me then. And the two walked to the crib of Prince William. What do you see, Mr. Adine? I see a baby boy, ma'am. Okay, a baby boy. Is the baby boy ugly or beautiful? Don't be frightened, Mr. Dean. It's just a question. Is the boy ugly? No. But ma'am, I am busy. What is your point? My point is that my son is not only beautiful, but perfect in every single way. And how could you expect me to be away from him for 1 second as his mother, let alone 2 weeks? Your Highness, it is an act of service to the crown and to the country, especially you as Princess of Wales. Well, then the greatest act of service I will give to the crown as princess is not to be some meek little wife following the footsteps of her husband, but to be a living, breathing, present mother in order to bring up my son so that he would have a vestige of humanity in him. Not only Diana was a loving and a caring mother, but she also participated in numerous charity events. Diana was admired for her natural sympathy. And before her, charity events by the royal family only consisted of an opening speech and cutting ribbons. But Diana was different. She went to the ground and she would communicate to the people. She would hear to them talk. She would hear about their stories, and she would hug them with love. I believe that everyone should feel good about themselves, and I believe that I have a role in offering them support, to give or to provide light along the way. But Diana's marriage with Prince Charles wasn't at its best condition. The two later got divorced in 1996, and it was a very saddening tragedy. And like any other things in the world, nothing lasts forever. Diana passed away in 1997, but her love and her good deeds will always be cherished and remembered. And just like what the former UK Prime Minister Tony Blair called her, the people's princess, because she was very down to earth and she was a loving princess and everyone loved her. Thank you so much for listening to my story, and I hope the story will motivate you and inspire you to become a better person. I'll see you next time. Bye! Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.